here's Mike Trout.
Leading off for Texas, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Strike on the inside corner. And we're underway here in the home opener. Bounce to Santana. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the first out of the game is an easy one. So digging in, Wyatt Langford. Swinging a foul straight back. Langford batting second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2023. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2.
Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Jake Burger will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Well struck, right field. Going back on this one. Forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. Here's Siegs to the plate now. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. Here's Josh Young. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Higashioka tries to block it, but it gets away. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Ball and a strike. The pitch. Foul ball there. Left field. Kwan sizing this one up. And that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the mound for Texas in this one, Nathan Eovaldi.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Carlos Santana stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Langford. And there's 2 away. Here is Marcus Semien. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Just missed. Seager tosses to first, and Semien is out. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. And Jack Peterson stands in. Bieber back to work. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball out to center field. Cruz moving under it. And out number one on the grab. And now Adolis Garcia. They say you win. One out, bases empty.
One strike.
That one pushed foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Gabriel Arias now at the plate. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Santana. And that is the third out of the inning. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singing, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
Struck him out looking. Will Brennan getting ready to hit. Pitch is in there. Strike one. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
One strike.
That's a hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
That one misses, and now 2-0. Swings through that one for strike one. Man at first, one away. Seager, off balance beat. There's one, and that's two. Back here in Cleveland, stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
That clips the corner.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. And they add on. It's 3-0. Now, Wyatt Langford. Grounded out his first time.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Out to short. Throw on to Santana. And one away in the top of the third. And now it's Jake Burger to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Just missed. Gets under it and pops it up. Simeon. Out. Number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Corey Seager. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith.
Third baseman, Josh Smith.
Out to center. Langford makes the grab, one away. And now the veteran catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Higashioka.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Cruz at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Higashioka stands at first with 1 out. Langford makes his way towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. So man aboard. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 outs. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the here in Cleveland. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. And first offering is fouled off. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of...
And that chance handled. Good feed. That's 1. Out of Santana, 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done. Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. High in the air, out to right. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom four. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. That one ripped. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. A soaring shot to center. It's 4-1. Now here is Marcus Semien. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now the DH, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Oh, bam. Next offering down in the dirt. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Will Brennan. First pitch misses. Brennan measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Started to swing, held up. And that one ripped into right. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And it gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off.
Diving stop at second. What a play. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Gabriel Arias. Bieber back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
On the ground to the left, Duran. On to first, and a quick out, number 1. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now it's the power speed combo, Mike Trout. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. And now Wyatt Langford. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missing there. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one just missing inside, and the count's full.
2 strikes.
Center field. Cruz moving under it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Langford puts it away. One up, one down. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0. Ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And it's out of here. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. Cruz in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, he held up. 2 balls, no strikes. Eovaldi maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next one off the plate inside. 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
That one the other way. Seager fires over to first. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's going to be Jake Burger. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now pitching for
Tim
the Guardians.
Herron gets handed the rock out of the pen.
29.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And it stays fair.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Back here in Cleveland, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Trout is there. And it's caught for the out. Marcus Semien will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one.
Semien.
First pitch, and he just misses. Now, Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Next pitch is outside. Langford under it. 2 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
First
Now
pitch swinging,
batting,
went up there with the
right
plan to be aggressive.
fielder.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Langford moving under it. And that is the inning. Here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kwan heads after it. Makes the grab, one down. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Aaron, in his second season, he throws a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. That one missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Gabriel Arias stepping in for the Rangers. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Hunter Gaddis.
High fly ball down the left field line. Kwan moving back and brings it in at the wall. And we're back, bottom of the 7th, and now Ezekiel Duran. There's a strike.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Goes down looking. Next to hit, Josh Smith. Langford settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We go to the 8th, and now batting Mike Trout. That's a little bit low.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 1-1. Late with the swing there.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3 in this one.
Langford.
Out towards left center. Cruz turns to the right on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jake Burger. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. The velocity. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Guardians, the center fielder, O'Neal. Cruz. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 41.
Check swing, and he went.
No ball. 1 strike.
Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Tosses to first, 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
On the ground to third. Young tosses to first. That ends the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the 9th, and the batter will be now on the bump, Cade Smith.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Santana takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So up next, Josh Young. Line drive. Snags it for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That smash towards center. Cruz hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
First pitch just misses.
1 ball. No strike.
Number 55, Chris.
And that's outside. That one missed. Now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3-2.
Seager fires over to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Jhonkensy Noel. Garcia makes the catch. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be...
Oh, that got him on the mound. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. Ezekiel Duran digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Martin is just 1 strike away, and it's even up. And that's in the dirt.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Tying run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game. And you're